Welcome back, everybody. I'm Tassie with Tassie Eats, and today I'm having my comfort food. Okay, because I went to the doctors, so I deserve comfort food. So this is Khao Poon. I know I eat Khao Poon a lot, you guys, but this is my comfort food. I deserve this, so I'm eating it. Okay. I was gonna do Hardee's for this episode, but after my doctor's visit, like they took so much blood from me. I'm like, I'm gonna go and get Khao Poon. I don't care. And then I got some egg rolls and I made some spicy Thai pepper on the side for it. And then these are sesame seed balls that they deep fry, and they always stuff it with something. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's like a ball of something in there. So normally traditionally they'll use like mung bean, but I don't like the taste of mung bean. So if I bite into it and it's mung bean, I'll just flip it out. My favorite, it is coconut, or else I don't like it stuffed with anything. All right, you guys, because I was the adult and I had to go to the doctor. I go to the doctors a lot, you guys. And there's actually nothing like really, really seriously wrong with me, but I always have to go to the doctors because this is not my real hair. For anybody who, some of my viewers have asked me that, but just so you guys know, this is not my real hair. And ever since I was like 10 or 11, I've actually started losing a lot of my hair. And I've always gone to the doctors. I've seen a lot of doctors in my life, you guys. I've gone to a lot of specialists and surgeons even, and they don't know why I'm losing my hair, but I'm actually an extremely hairless person. Besides my eyebrows, you guys, I'm just thankful I wasn't into the whole plucking thing, or else I would have no eyebrows either, okay? But like under my armpits and my legs, I never shave. I have no hair. I'm like an alien, you guys. Like a lot of my friends, they think I'm really lucky because I don't have to shave, but you know what? I don't have a hair up here either, okay? Like my real hair, the amount of it is probably about this much, you guys, of my real hair that I have. So I do order my wigs, and this is Brazilian. So this is not my real hair, you guys. And, I've had a lot of specialists look at they've done a lot of blood work on me. They can't figure out why I'm losing my hair. And so, for now, I just have wigs because I don't have hair. But it's really good if you guys can always go to the doctor, like once a year at least, just your regular physical, because it's really important to know that, it's preventative care in case you end up finding out, you do have something wrong with you. At least then you know early enough. So if you guys are able to, definitely always go to your doctors just to have a regular checkup. I totally deserve this. And like, I do want to apologize to everybody in the medical field who have ever had to work with me. I'm like a brat, you guys. I'm like horrible to work with. And it's like I'm always apologizing to them, but it's like a natural reaction. And I'm like that crazy kid who you wish that their parents would take care or take that kid out of the room, because I'm like screaming during the entire time. It's pretty bad. But like I'm actually deathly afraid of needles. I have no tattoos. I have absolutely no tattoos because I'm so afraid of needles, you guys. It's like I clam up and I just get really, really terrified. So they have to use a infant needle on me. Oh no. I thought it was gonna be coconut. Nope. So this here, I do not like it. No. I know a lot of people who like it. I just don't. It has a really weird taste. This is what it looks like, you guys. On the inside, I've made these at home before, and they're actually extremely scary because they pop a lot. And when you're deep frying it. My God, I totally deserve this. I remember yelling at the doctor about how I'm gonna go and get Hardee's after this. And the doctor's looking at me like that's very not healthy. Now, I am going to say this. So, and it's going to seem kind of weird when I first started off, but it'll make sense at the end. So, because I'm Hmong, a lot of people in the Hmong community, they will either turn to a shaman or they'll go to like an actual doctor if something's wrong with them. So I am aware of that. When I was 10 or 11, this is going to sound really crazy, you guys, but it's not as bad as it sounds. When I was 10 or 11, a demon attached himself to me and I started losing a lot of my hair. Now the doctors can't find anything wrong with me though. They've been doing a lot of tests on me. They've taken skin grafts. They've looked at all sorts of stuff. They can't find out why I'm losing my hair. Was it the demon? So this demon, so I've mentioned in other videos before, like, I am able to see, like, ghosts and stuff like that and weird things I know of. And so, yeah. I named him, by the way. He was with me for 10, 12 years. I was like 10 or 11 when he latched himself to me. And it wasn't until I was 24 that I actually got rid of him. 23 or 24. But his name was Michael. Like the archangel. Oh my god. You should have seen my boyfriend's expression when I told him about Michael. So, the reason why I'm saying that story is because, and this isn't something I wanted to share with you guys because it seems crazy, right? And I've told you guys on many occasions, I am crazy. But anyways, so the doctors, they can't find anything wrong with me. Shamans and everything, they've looked at me too. So just so, you know, everybody in the Hmong community, you know, in case you guys are wondering, you know, how come I don't go to a shaman? They could probably heal me. They can't. So, no. Because Michael was with me for so long, he was draining a lot of my energy. And it was not, you know, because he's like a demon, people think that it's like The Exorcist, where they take over your body and you're crazy, like walking on the wall, on the ceilings or something, okay? It's not like that at all. My god, that's so good. You know, I'm starving. They took a lot of blood from me. And I get my blood drawn every year. Whoops. And I bought this stuff, you guys, just so you know. So, the egg rolls, there was like 4 of them for like $1.99. The 3 balls are $1.99, and the couple in here is actually $2.99. I went to an Asian market and they just had it for the lunch there. So I grabbed it. I actually have, I went to the Asian market to grab mussels. Not oysters. They don't have oysters right now in market. But I went to grab mussels because I'm going to do a mussel video later. But, yeah. Now you probably know too much about me. So that's literally my skeletons in the closet. Michael was cool. Who says that? I don't know. Like, so ever since I was a kid. Oh, and I actually had a viewer who was wanting to know like my ghost stories. I don't know. Maybe I'll do an episode on just my ghost stories, but ever since I was a kid, I always had really bad nightmares where like I would wake up screaming. To the point where my siblings like hated me sleeping in the same room as them. It even got to the point where my mom didn't even come check on me anymore. And this is like before I went to like 1st grade. These are like really early memories. But there was always a demon chasing me in my dreams. And it was funny because when Michael latched onto me, basically my nightmares stopped. That's probably because I saw Michael coming. But anyways. I grew up Lutheran, you guys. I was baptized. But, you wanna know what's funny? So, because I could see demons and everything, and ghosts and all sorts of weird stuff, like if something was wrong with somebody, or if they had something on them, no shaman ever saw Michael. No one ever saw him. And I thought I was crazy. Like, because I would see Michael. Michael would talk to me. He wasn't, like, crazy. Like, okay, he was kind of crazy. Like, towards the end, I got really, really afraid of him because I didn't know the extent of what he could do. Because for most of the time he was with me, he just hung around. And he would watch other people around me. He would listen to them. He would tell me things. So he didn't really, like, do anything until later. But it was a long time ago. You know, I'm 31 now. You know, most people, they grow up with a dog. I just had a demon. And he wasn't bad. He was like, and the reason why I don't think he was bad was because his intent was always just to protect me. It wasn't like, he was trying to hurt me though. So, but I used to hate it because Michael became like a joke where in normal circumstances he wasn't real. But then like when he would do things, then everybody would get really scared. And then they're like, oh my God, Michael is real. And then so, actually I haven't talked to him about him even to my own family in a very, very, very long time. But Michael was just always like this thing that everybody just knew. Michael, like Tassie's demon. He was just following Tassie around. It wasn't a big deal. So the the sesame seeds here, the balls. I made them like 6 years ago. I haven't made them since because how I told you guys, it pops like this water in there because it actually starts off as a dough with water. And you're like mixing it and mixing it. And you can stuff it, or else you just roll it into a ball and then you roll it into uncooked sesame seeds and then you deep fry it. I think you put condensed milk in the batter too. I'm trying to remember. I know there's sugar in here, so it tastes like a sugary, sweet, and really fatty kind of dessert. Remember I did a Korean episode about how Asian desserts are very, very deceiving because they look like they're gonna be really good, and then there's like no flavor, or there's like no sweetness. So this does not look like, this looks like something like an egg roll. Like you wouldn't think it'd be that sweet, but it's really sweet. And it's just crispy and crunchy on the outside, and it's just really good. It's been a long time since I made these. And I believe these are actually Chinese. They're originally Chinese. Because when I made these, I actually went off of a Chinese cookbook. Just what I need. Sometimes people will stuff this with taro. I don't like taro either. Oh my God, this is totally like my comfort food. Cup one is like what everyone's pho is to them. To me, I love cup one. And this is the cheapest I've ever gotten Khao Poon at $2.99. And I'm not going to go a whole lot into like Michael, in case anybody's wondering about that. If I ever do like a clip of me not eating, just really telling that story, I will, but it was just such a long time ago. And again, he is no longer with me. But I mean, like, I was exactly the same as if Michael was with me. You know, like, I had the same personality, the same everything. And just in case you guys are wondering, his real name is not Michael. He actually told me his real name, but I couldn't understand it. I was like, in my early teens, when I asked him what his name was, because, you know, he was around, so I'm like, what do I call you? And he told me his name, but it sounded like it was in another language, so I remember I was like, I'm going to call you Michael, because Michael's an easy name for me to remember. So he became Michael. I actually had a friend, and Michael told me, I actually had a friend that was trying to talk to Michael when I wasn't around. Because he would follow people and tell me things like what they said or did. I don't know. It's not like I was a witch, you guys, and he was like a familiar. It wasn't like that. Like, I had no control whatsoever of him. I haven't thought about Michael in a long time. They put a lot of bamboo in this Khao Poon, but it's actually pretty good. I think like the bamboo kind of like left a bit of its flavor in here, and it gives it like a depthness to the Khao Poon that I'm actually really enjoying. Now, I'm a person who loves bamboo, though. Even sour bamboo. There's like a dish with sour bamboo. It's almost like a soupy kind of dish that you eat with rice. It's actually really good. And I'm probably not going to be able to finish all of this, but it's good to have. And this sauce here, this pepper here, it's really spicy. Mm-hmm. I totally should have mentioned it at the beginning. These are Hmong egg rolls. Which I think is really interesting because I bought this stuff at a Chinese Asian market. But they actually have, I think it's because they have Hmong workers who cook the food. But this is Hmong egg rolls. The Khao Poon is made by Hmong people. And these, I believe, is also made by them too. I'm gonna have one more of these, and I think I'm done. See, if you open it, there's balls in here. It looks like it's egg yolk, but it's not. Don't be deceived, you guys. If it was egg yolk, I eat it. These are like those mung bean thingies. I hate the smell of it. They basically soak the beans for a very, very long time. And then they blend it. And it's funny because it's grainy. It's very grainy and chalky. Mm-mm. Oh yeah. I lost my train of thought earlier. I was trying to say that I would get mad at my friends because even though like on a regular basis it seemed like Michael wasn't real, but if they thought I'm scared, if I get scared, they would always tell me. Like, they would be dead serious. They would even take me to the side and say it to me. They would always tell me, like, Tassie, no matter what happens, if you get scared, don't call for Michael. And I'm like, what? I can't just, like, call or control him. And this pepper is like really good. I want to eat another egg roll, but I'm like really, really full. Alright, you guys. I feel a lot better now that I've had this food. I don't feel as battered as I did starting this video. I just felt abused from them taking so much blood from me. They do it every year, but it still sucks every time. Thanks for watching, you guys.